What is up, guys and gals? Welcome on back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Planetbase. Almost nothing has happened in between here and the last episode. I paused, I went and I got a soda, I drank it real fast, and then I need caffeine so badly today. Caffeine is the only reason I'm making it today. This is one of those weird odd days. I got up super early this morning for a video game release, and then I started playing it like I was going to cover it on my channel like I normally do. And so, I got like 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep, tops, maybe. And then the game turned out to, like, suck. And I was just like, well. And so I cut it. I decided I wasn't going to cover it. But it was just like, what a wonderful use of a day. But welcome on back. We're playing Planetbase right now. Kind of an unplanned play sesh, but it's okay. I wanted to sit down and finish the game anyways in the next day or two. So that's what we're doing right now. I got trees in there so that people can look at trees that make them all happy. I needed to build a new lab, I think is what I was talking about. And then I think previously I wanted to talk about the fact that I want a dog, damn it. I want a dog. Damn it. Why do I keep doing that? I keep doing that and it's starting to annoy me, unless that is the big lab. Maybe that is the big lab. Oh, look at that. We got intruders. Just what I felt like dealing with right now. Goody. And by me dealing with it, I mean hiring my thugs to go and dispatch these people with laser rifles to the sides of their faces. Wow, you guys killed all 4 of them without dying? You guys are champions. You are the champions. Good for you. Good for you. I appreciate you guys putting in the effort, too, because every now and again I feel like somebody joins the colony and they're just like, do I have to? You gave me this free armor and this free gun and you don't really pay me, but it sounds pretty awesome. Like, yeah, you should probably go out there and do some John McClane shit. That's what I hired you for. That's why I said guard when I put the job posting up on Craigslist. This is what you get for hiring thugs off Craigslist. You get inferior brand thugs. Inferior brand thugs. Sometimes you gotta go straight to the source. We've got driller bots around here. I don't know if I should take more driller bots. How many driller bots do... Oh, I could use way more driller bots. Alright, how many times can he say driller bots in one episode? Driller bots. Driller bots. We're gonna build a new lab because I feel like people want some meat because it's what's for dinner. Trade that on over for one more driller bot and then we'll send him off to the mines to suffer and provide me with more delicious ore that I probably won't use and I'll more than likely just vendor and send off to... I don't know, some hellish warehouse somewhere. Doctor! Wherefore art thou, Doctor? There are people laying around in bed right now, cradling their genitalia as they wait for you to arrive. Well, maybe not their genital. It kind of looks like they may have gotten shot right above the dick. I mean, if you angle that guy right there, it's like, where did you get shot? In the weenie. I was shot several times in the weenie, and you need to fix this. If the future of science does not include productive weenie repair, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of it. Part of living in the future is the assurance that if something important gets shot off of you, that maybe science will have come up with a way to fix that at one point or another. I mean, if we're not working on getting weenies shot off and fixing them, or like regrowing them or something, maybe you get like a better version too when you regrow it. It's like better than the old one that you had. I don't know. I'm not sure I could ever love it like the original. But still, it'd be better than nothing. I mean, I take it. I'm going to put in another airlock over here because I feel like we're starting to get to the point where the nearest airlock is kind of hella far away. Give people a shot over here. And so there's that. They'll finish building this. I will more than likely build another warehouse down here somewhere too. It seems like a wise idea. And so I'll try to get on top of that. Let's speed the game up for just a minute. Hopefully all of these guys get themselves a little bit of medical aid. This doctor is really upset about just taking care of people. Now, you know what? I hate this job. Healing, I want to be part of wounding. I should have been a guard. Then all I get to do all day is rough people up and collect those security payments. Make sure and just be like, hey, where's your protection money at? Just rough up some peasants real fast. Like, yeah, that's what I hire my guards for. How many guards am I up to right now? Like, as far as guard numbers goes, I can't be that low on guards. Oh, I've got 30 guards? That's pretty good. I mean, I don't think we need more than 30 guards. That's a lot of guards. That is a ton of dudes with firearms. I mean, that means that upwards of, I don't know, like, some mathematical number of some percentage of the people that live here are definitely guards. 12%. See? That's why I'm bad at math. That's why I don't bother. That's why I don't bother. You caught me. Let's go back in on some medics. We could always use a couple more medics. Somebody to churn out some more drugs for us. Making all that cocaína pura so that we can sell it That's all we use here, by the way. It's just nose candy. Whenever somebody gets wounded, we just shove cocaine in them, and we hope that it works. They seem to feel better afterwards. They definitely get kind of like a John Cena woo-like thing going on. I guess Ric Flair did that too, so that might be a little... Although I'm dating myself right now. I'm dating myself right now because no woman will have me. Let's... What are you right there? No, all I wanted to do was hang out with you for just a minute. Oh, and see, my mom has picked the perfect time to text me right now. I tried to get together with my family for dinner this week, but they all too busy to have a son right now. And so anyways, I like to guilt trip my parents like that. It cracks me up. Do I want the giant colossal panel patent? That is one of the goals. That is criteria for me. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Whatever. That's exactly the enthusiasm that most of my girlfriends have, too. They're like, well, whatever. Yeah, let's do it. I'm like, see? See? This is why. This is why. I so consistently just look grumpy. So how are you guys doing over here? Yeah? Just chilling with the meal maker? Chilling with the meal maker. The problem with labs is that you kind of have to just like leave them on their own. Otherwise you don't have like the wall space to actually do what you want with the lab. It's one of the little things about, let me fit in whatever the next piece is going to be before I do this. I mean, technically, how close to the edge of the map are we? So I don't want to waste too much space just yet. Got the colossal panel patent, so that's pretty sweet. We haven't had any power issues in a while, which actually makes me kind of nervous. Like, I feel like every 4 to 5 episodes or so, I got to go back through and review the power grid. But actually, it looks like we're killing it right now. Looks like we're killing it anyways. Food is definitely on the decline, so I should probably get on top of that. 236 people in the base right now with 30 robots filling in the extra space. I'm going to go... I don't really need many more medicine processors, so I'm just going to make meat processors over here. And if they... That idea really grosses me out for some reason. Like, I am an avid meat eater, but them growing it inside of a little tank like that is... It's odd. Why can't we... See, it seems to me it would be intelligent to use the center of the room as well. Like, create like a little aisle right here. I don't know. It looks like a Cyclops... It looks like a Cyclops smiling right now. Like, yeah! So happy to have one eye. My one eye privilege. Everybody else with your 2 eyes, your bifocal vision. What do you have? Nothing that I can afford. How about this? I will trade you your money for goods that I have in my storage. Huh? How does that sound as a new and innovative idea? Yeah, see, I figured you'd like that one. I have things, and I have come up with a new way to run society where I have a thing, you have a thing, we trade the things, and then there is mutual benefit and also mutual spite when one of us eventually gets the better hand in the deal, which it will happen, don't worry. You brought that big-ass ship for one person. He's like, yeah, man, it's my space yacht. Why don't you get money, broke peasant? And I'm like, oh, man, now you're making me feel bad, though. I wish I had a space yacht. If I was successful in life, I would totally have a space yacht, and it would be the shit. Unfortunately. It is what it is. You can only run so far. You can only run so far on tired legs, my friends. You can only run so far on tired legs. Please stop. That terrifies me every time that happens. I should probably build some more batteries. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's build some batteries. Power storage has me skeptical right now. Yep, big guy over here. I want multiples of these, actually. Okay, so I guess I can't have multiples. But more batteries. All of the batteries that you can build. More electricity, more power. A ship containing irradiated nuclear workers. Yeah, they can come in. It's fine. I won't even be angry, and I won't even treat them with disdain like I normally do with visitors that aren't from here. Build the batteries quicker. Yay, batteries. Oh god, they're, hey, constructor bots getting the work done. Good for them. That'll probably chew into our medical supplies a little bit, but it's okay because I need to get paid. We need to make ourselves some money. We're kind of broke right now. And parlaying brokenness into richness is one of those things that I always wish that I knew how to do. Like, I'm always jealous of people that can turn money into more money. Like, they're just really, really good at realizing, like, opportunity. I'm not good at that. I'm the kind of person that just, like, sits around and like, "Meh, life is unfair. Meh. I'm so upset about all the things." That seems okay to me. Yeah, go ahead and get that done. Any other trade ships here? Are these people ever going to leave? Using up all my airport. I probably shouldn't have built those over there. At some point, I'm going to have to expand these. And unfortunately, I've made the wrong choice. You are just a very upset doctor, aren't you? You're just not a happy camper. So they're probably producing like chickens down here or something. That's pretty cool. I like chicken. Chicken's pretty delicious as long as it's not like the white meat. You got to get the dark meat. That's the good shit in there. It's like, I don't know. I never understand. There's a lot of people out there that are like really into fitness and stuff like that. They're like stoked about fitness. I hope that was a visitor, not one of my guys. Oh, good, it was a visitor. He doesn't matter. Apparently, they're going home without Charles. Young Moyer. What about old Moyer? Did he make it? If young Moyer didn't make it, then how will the Moyer chain continue? It's my cousin's last name, Moyer. Yep. Technically, my family just died because I wasn't quick enough to treat them. I mean, it's not like I can command somebody to treat them. If I could, I'd be like, yo, doctors, you want to be on that? With a quickness? Oh, look, food is increasing. I like that. Let's take a look at this graph because it makes me feel happier. Meat just took a big jump, and also vegetables took a jump. I think that's probably due to the fact that we had our first couple harvests after we've wiped out some of the starch that we were wasting our time with. We are taking in visitors and traders hand over fist right now, though. Let's go ahead and take all of their coins for more medicine. There we go. Oh, look at that. They added... Was there always capacity on trade ships? I don't know if there was always capacity on trade ships. But he can only carry so much stuff now to keep you from just, like, unloading super cheap stuff on all of them. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright. So, other things we might... People still pretty unhappy. I mean, I try to provide them with places like bars, but... I don't know. Maybe it's too far out here. There you go. That'll make you feel better. Get some alcohol in you. I'll probably try... How many lasers you figure I need? Like 5 or 6? Maybe like another big-ass radio antenna? Yeah, let's make one of those. I always like radio dishes. There was a guy that lived in my neighborhood when I was a kid that had like a dish that was seriously, I'm not even messing with you. It was like on the side of his house and it was like this big. It was made out of like chain link though. It was kind of weird. It wasn't solid like this dish. It was made out of like chain link material. But it was a big ass dish. Like it was huge. It was a monument in the neighborhood. I remember when he first had it installed, all the neighbors were like, it's so tacky. Like, yeah, but think of the porn that guy could pick up. Like for it being the 80s, that guy was rocking it. Like, that guy dropped some major money. That's a man with a strong appreciation for adult entertainment. I mean, I always thought it'd be kind of funny, though, if the radar dish didn't even do anything. Like, it was just there to annoy the neighbors. It was just like a giant, elaborate troll hoax. Just to mess with people. You guys down and in here drinking? Good, that's what I like to see. Drink more. We're still accumulating starch faster than we need it, so maybe I'll get rid of that. Put in a couple of happy little trees on this side. Everybody loves a happy little tree. And so there we go. A couple happy little trees. People paying for services, starting to make a little bit of money. I love it once the cash train starts to roll in and you then don't have to like worry about anything else. Start making money like hand over fist. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have built these over here, but I'm going to live with it for right now. I also want to build one of these gargantuan thingamadoopies because I haven't done one yet, and so I'm going to do one right now. Do it. That's one of my favorite quotes from Breaking Bad. Forget all the philosophical discussions. Do eat. That's one of my favorite things. Do it. Oh, God. Yeah, I think the beds don't assign themselves, like, in a logical sense by, like, proximity of who's working where. So it might be assigning these beds to people that are, like, way the hell over there. There is a benefit to the system that's used in Nemoria. Please tell me that, 65% commission. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ain't nobody got time for this sham. What are you trying to take me for? Some kind of rube? Am I wet behind the ears? Do I look green behind the gills? Because I'm not sick right now. I kind of feel a little odd, but I think it was just like a sleep thing. Everybody back inside. Do all the things you're supposed to. Yay! Yellow flags above everybody. Seems like every now and again, there's just yellow flags above everybody, and then they fix themselves like overnight, and then everything seems to be okay past there. I don't know. I think they just need to raise the threshold on happiness. I think they focus on sleep super early. Like they focus on sleep when it's barely empty, yet they ignore happiness until it gets way down low. I think it's actually an internal priority thing because I have more than enough facilities all over the place to make them happy. It just seems like they prioritize other things first that are less important. Like right now, these guys are all thirsty, and yet they're not. They were right next to a water fountain just a second ago, and yet they didn't take care of it. Who knows? Who knows? See, once again, right next to a water fountain, didn't take care of it. They might also queue up their tasks. That might be why the game runs so smoothly, is because they queue up their tasks, which then frees them up from calculating what they need to do next. Although, honestly, if you're putting it back by like 4 or 5 steps, I don't think that would buy you much time. Like, all you're doing is, instead of doing an active calculation, you're just, like, offloading it into an active calculation that you've got to make for the last thing in the queue instead of the first. And what do I know about programming? 60% commission. You stingy bastard. Alright, I want to pay you money right now because I don't have time to deal with 640 credits worth of random goods from all over my base. But we're taking the big stockpile. We're taking the big stockpile. I think it's time for another stockpile down here anyways. Yay! Technocracy! We're getting closer to a win. So let's go for a big-ass stockpile right here because that sounds super dope. Yep. So big-ass stockpile, you will go right next to this place that produces absurd amounts of food. And that will limit the walk time in between this up here and down to the bottom. See, somebody died of dehydration. It's because they don't handle their own issues. There's plenty of water fountains around. Maybe if the water fountain is in use, maybe they cancel it out and it puts it to the back of the queue or something. And there, put in more water fountains just in case. Like all these extra spaces. I keep noticing people dying of dehydration, so maybe I'll retrofit a bit. Nope, that is not the place that I... Oh god, somebody died. They're making sad noises. Eh, it seems like dehydration might be a minor issue right now. So I will go out of my way to increase the amount, but he's sitting like right there, and there's an empty water fountain on that side. I wonder if it's assigned to somebody else, even though there's nobody at it. Colin is dying of starvation. That's weird, because we have a lot of food. Where are they dying of starvation at? Unfortunately, the little notification went away faster than... There you go. More agua! Agua frio for everybody! I mean, it's kind of warmish, actually. Space water is almost always warm. I had a, like, so... People are going to have to clarify this for me. I had a teacher, like, back in the 90s who said that, like, when you go to Europe, drinks weren't cold back then. Was that true? Were drinks not cold in Europe back then? Are they cold now? Has that, our drinks cold over? Oh, man, people still dying of dehydration all over the place. Dead bodies laying in hallways. There's meals in that one. There's meals in this one. So where are all these starvation issues coming from? There's got to be an inefficiency around somewhere that's causing all these starvation issues. It seems like it mostly occurs like right up in here. But these meal makers appear to be hustling and doing their thing. Trader, be gone right now. I don't want people fiddling around with shit while there's a sandstorm. I'm not gonna like call people in on yellow alert or nothing, but we might need to take the pressure off. Like this bar right here is doing okay. Like this bar right here is getting mad usage. Oh my god. Another meteor impact. Here, prioritize this. Like, I want to make sure we have people radio consoled up. We got the telescope console. No, I don't want to do that. And then... we might need more lasers, but we got one right there. Got one right there. I think the impacts are happening down here, though, so we might want to do another laser down in this area. Hey, they fixed it. They actually, like, actively, I think, produce meals now. No, never mind, they don't. I'm still wondering why they won't... why wouldn't it just produce 2 more meals right here? Like, why does it leave the raw vegetables in there? Like, shouldn't it fill up? It just seems like that's a weird stopgap to have in the middle of the game. Huh. How odd. Now that we have more water fountains, I think we should be alright. I don't know. Random little things going wrong. Got our big stockpile on this side. Hopefully they'll start ferrying things off in this direction. I can probably stack in another cabin over here somewhere. I was gonna say, I didn't know if I could do like a big one, but if we put in a cabin right there, maybe it'll help out a little bit. Trying to keep enough sleeping arrangements lined up to where the people coming in will be taken care of, but we appear to have hit like a gap at 233 where things start to fall apart and you gotta retrofit pretty quickly. So like, let's follow her. Is she actually gonna... we got a transmission. Yeah, let them come in. Whatever, it's all good. So she's going to her bunk. So she's gonna... oh, she's going to a default. Okay. So see, why would she focus on her sleep bar when it's not even that empty instead of focusing on the morale bar? Like, a lot of these little things just seem like AI inefficiencies. Like, there's no reason they should focus on any need other than this one if this is the lowest bar. Especially if it's in the orange and everything else is perfectly fine. Guards, are you doing anything right now? Sigh. Absolute sigh. What I needed to do is I needed to build this through the control center. So like bulldoze both of these and then put the entrance through here. Essentially, I think would be the most efficient way to do it. I mean, it'll hurt us in terms of carrying shit out to ships, but I don't really do that anyways anymore, so... I should have done this a long time ago, but it's like one of those things that you just like put off. I had to wait till they move some of these goods around, unfortunately. This will speed the game up a bit. That knocked us back down to 230. We should get some prestige for... Jesus. Yeah, I think we might have too many medicinal plants. We are producing a lot of medicinal objects. This colony appears to be super recreational. Starch is on the down, which is good. Where are all of these medicinal pods that I'm producing like absurd amounts of medicinal plants out of? There we go. Get rid of a couple more of those. And then we'll drop in 1 or 2 more of the GM pads over here, since we appear to be pretty stacked on biologists right now. Hopefully eventually a carrier bottle something. Why do you guys keep bringing me 50% commission? That's too expensive. I'm not messing with you. Get up and out of here. Might make the situation a little bit worse, but I'll start by constructing security consoles on this side instead. And then I'll bulldoze those ones so that I can build in that direction. We ran out of spares again, huh? It's unfortunate. It's a little bit problematic. Prioritize those for a little bit because we need them. So if we can put a worker on them, I'd feel better about it. I don't think we're actually out. I think a lot of it's stuff that hasn't been carried to storage yet that's just kind of sitting there. This thing's been bulldozed over here, which is an issue. We're apparently out of oxygen on that side too. But I think that's just a weird fluctuation with the way the oxygen flow works in this game. Either way, I'll see you on the next episode. This is Planetbase. I think we're coming to a close here. I don't know. I feel like we've tapped this thing out. Like, without restarting, meh. Not a whole lot of things I can make this whole operation a bit more efficient with. That's going to take forever. Let's not do that in the middle of other problems that we're having right now. My name is Splattercat. I'll see y'all next time. Hi-do, everybody.